Hi guys, and welcome back to our channel. It is post-Christmas mayhem around here. We have had such a lovely time over Christmas and we have been all the places and done all the things. Unfortunately, the week before Christmas, I actually got pancreatic infection, and so that made our whole Christmas a little bit rough around the edges for me, but we have survived. We've had a wonderful time and it was just lovely. So many lovely moments. But unfortunately, because I was unwell and just the normal Christmas mayhem, I now have a lot to deal with. I'm going to pull down all of our Christmas decorations today, so I'll show you how I do that. And I'll also show you some tips about how I deal with like post-Christmas toys and how we get everything finding its way back to its new normal. So if you are like me and in that post-Christmas fog of what day is it, what year is it, where are we, I'm right there with you, and let's get things back to organized and ready for the new year. When we are taking down our Christmas tree and putting all of the decorations away, one thing that I try and do is make it as easy as possible for next Christmas. So I am putting all of the ornaments away separately, so all the baubles together, all the little clay ornaments. I just use these reusable snap lock bags. I use the same bags every year, and that way I've got them sorted and together. And the extra air in the bags just provides a little bit of cushioning. We just try and keep it as simple as possible and keep everything together as minimal as possible. I like to take a little bit of extra care with our lights, so we zip tie them so they don't come undone, and then we put them in their own snap lock bag. This just means you don't come up to a tangled mess next Christmas when you go to get them out. I get lots of questions about, do I keep empty boxes from things? And normally my rule is probably not, but one big exception is Christmas decorations. The reason behind that is a lot of them are really delicate and their boxes are made specific for them, so you'll have a great way to keep them safe in storage. The other thing is Christmas decorations are in storage 11 months of the year, so you know you're going to use them again, you know you're going to put them back, so I definitely keep the boxes from my Christmas decorations. If your house is anything like mine, you probably have little bits of Christmas sprinkled all over the house, things like Christmas t-shirts and cups. So in the days after Christmas, before I put the stuff away, I just start collecting a little pile, and I also keep one Christmas bag out after I've cleaned everything up for anything that I might find after we've done the full pack down.
All night, kissing under street lights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to do, staying up all night, everything is alright.
Now I'm just moving on to processing the kids' new presents. So one of the things I'm doing is just going through and sorting out things that are not toys that maybe need to live in our craft box or in our homework box. If it's stationery supplies, things like that. I'm also going through and getting rid of any packaging that has been lurking around, keeping like items together. This is a great process to go through after Christmas. It means that things will start to find logical homes that they're more likely to stay in. And even if they don't live in that home forever, at least they've got a home for now. I do allow my kids to keep all of their toys out for a few days. We have them in baskets while they're in and out and showing people. But after that, I really encourage them to work with me to find a permanent home for those new things.
Without you by my side, let me feel your love again. Just the two of us.
Hi guys, I'm Kai.
Doing what we want to, doing what we need to do. Staying up all night, everything is alright.
After I've packed my Christmas decorations away, I really like to give everything a thorough clean. I don't know about you, but I always end up with glitter everywhere, and it's really nice to just get everything fresh and clean. It also allows you a little bit of breathing room now that you've had some new things enter your home. And actually seeing this all empty, I think I might try and find something to go on that white cupboard because it just feels a bit bare now.
Be with you.
Okay guys, so we have fully pulled down the tree and packed almost all the decorations away. I still have the stuff in the very front room to go, but I will get there. So these are ready to go straight in the garage, and these things I actually want to get a new storage box for, but one of my general rules is that I don't buy a storage box until I know exactly what I need to have in it. Otherwise, I end up either buying the wrong size or it's way bigger than what I need. And so this way I know exactly what I need to go in there, and I can purchase something specific for this job, and I know it will be the perfect thing. So I'm going to move this stuff out into the garage, and then I'm going to roll up this mat so we can give everything out here a really good vacuum and a wash. And then I'm going to actually steam mop my mat. It just lifts out any of that surface dirt that maybe is clinging to the fibers, and it also makes it really fluffy again because of the steam. So I'm going to get that done, and then I'm going to get to all the other areas of the house that need my attention. Overall, the house has survived very well considering how busy we've been. Also, I don't know if this happens to anybody else or if it's just me, but we have been out and about going to lots of different places, and then I end up with like bags that come home, and so I've just got like, I don't know, about 5 or 6 bags lurking around that I need to go through. I need to get shoes packed away, the garage tidy, and all back to normal again now that the Christmas mayhem is over.
I've been watching you from a distance as I turn out all the lights. All I want from you is to listen and remember the good times. If you think of all that we leave out, is that weird?
One of the perks of having minimalist furniture is that you have lots of space to get in and get everything clean. So if you are like me and have lots of little ones or lots of people who are spreading crumbs and toys and happiness all over your house, this makes it really easy to get in and clean everything in one swoop and then have it all great again. I do get lots of comments about my steam mop. I absolutely love it, and I especially love the little attachment that allows you to go over carpet and rugs. Essentially, it's just like a little plastic piece that allows you to glide over the top, but it leaves carpets and rugs especially feeling really soft and clean.
It's all about you and me. But every time I feel it, every time I breathe, every time I close my eyes, it's coming right at me all over again.
Guys, the camera does not do this justice for how bad the floors were underneath my kitchen stools. It was so gross. An army of ants could have lived for a long time on the amount of crumbs that were underneath there. But I'm very grateful that I have a Dyson and I could quickly get it all sucked up, and then a very, very good mop, because there was sticky stuff on there, guys. I don't even know. Maybe someone fed my kids super glue, but it was disgusting. This is one of the most used areas of our home because it looks onto our kitchen. It's where our friends sit when they come over. It's where we play with our kids, and so it really gets a workout. So there's often a lot of crumbs, things on the floor, so I like to pull everything out, get underneath it, and give everything a really good wipe over. This just allows us to really enjoy this space without being worried, knowing that we can get it back to clean really easily. I also was toying with changing the layout a little bit of this space, putting some tables in new places, that sort of thing. And I find this really helpful if you've sort of lived in a space for a while, you know maybe what would work better. So I'm going to try it a few different ways and you'll see how I left it in the end. And if that doesn't work, we can always try again.
To what we used to have and lost. Yeah, I never thought that it was gonna cost more than my heart and my soul. It's spun out of control. You love me like you're struggling to hold back. Then you wonder why we never last. You love me like you're walking on the moon, but you swear you'll be back soon. Yeah, you swear you'll be back soon. Yeah, you swear you'll be back soon.
I know I have mentioned this before, guys, but this black kitchen glass splashback and the cupboard doors with no handles do make the cleaning required on this kitchen quite frequent because every little splash or fingerprint shows up. So I try and do this once or twice a week, otherwise it bugs me.
You love me like you're struggling to hold back. Then you wonder why we never last. You love me like you're walking on the moon, but you swear you'll be back soon. Yeah, you swear you'll be back soon. Yeah, you swear.
Not gonna lie guys, this clean did take me way longer than it usually would, but I am so happy with the results and I had to leave you a quick after shot.
Lightning strikes by my window, hits my chest right in the morning, like a warning. Could have slept here for days. I felt your heartbeat.
Okay guys, I am out in our garage. This is real life, people. I've got bags, I've got this whole thing going on. So it is now almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon, but Caleb is going to go and mow the lawn because now it's started to cool down, and I'm going to clean up in here, and the kids are going to play out here with me while I clean up. So we are going to get this whole thing fixed up.
Just right in the morning, like a warning. Could have slept here for days. I felt your heartbeat, felt your mouth breathe, but it's not real. We were close to see the sun, but clouds got in our way.
This area is kind of the equivalent of our entryway or mudroom. So because it's where we all come in and we've got bags and shoes and goodness knows what else, it is one of the first areas that gets a little bit crazy, and I always know how busy we've been by how bad this room is, but I'm still really okay with it because the mess stays out in this area. It's really well contained. I know that I can quickly go through it and set it back to good again, and I also know that these items that I'm getting rid of that haven't actually come into the house are far more likely to go because they haven't actually entered the house.
Our way. And so every night I dream it. I'm starting to believe in what you say when I'm asleep, and that you need me. Every night you long for a little bit of touch, then you say we belong before the dawn. Till the dawn, until the dawn. We belong before the dawn.
Our front room always fares the best out of anywhere else in our house, mostly because all we do here is watch movies or TV. So I'm just doing our last little Christmas pickup, putting away the tree and any little bits and pieces and giving it all a really good vacuum. I do really like to keep this room super clean because it's one of the only rooms that you can see from the front of our house. And so if anyone's coming to visit or drop something off, that's exactly what they're going to see. So for me, I just like it to look really clean.
Every night you long for a little bit of touch, then you say we belong before the dawn. Every night you long for a little bit of touch, then you say we belong before the dawn.
So guys, I hope you like this video. I would love to chat with you down in the comments. If you're new here, we would absolutely love you to have you subscribe and join our YouTube family. Here are some other videos we think you might like, and I will catch you guys in the next one.